Hello world, welcome to my channel, Proteus Augustus. I'm an artist, scientist, and American Constitutionist. Today is March 21st, 2021. Anyways, just got the radiator out. The only way to get myself out, I gotta get back mobile. My disabilities are really taking a beat and it's been a while. So I got the radiator out. And I'm looking at this heating and cooling system that you see right here. It took a little beating. If you look in the front, you see that bracket down there? And then that other bracket over there on the bottom, that's like pretty thick steel, and it bent back. So I'm gonna have to try to do something with that and hope that this it's not really not I guess it's a radiator, but it's the climate control system. It goes all the way over there, right to that compressor, right there, that compressor right there, right? So anyways, I got to get this radiator back in. Try to get. I mean, I had a really rough night last night. I'm gonna have another rough night tonight, but you know, I gotta get this car fixed. I gotta try to get back on the road, right? I gotta get on with my life. So now I put the radiator in. Okay, I'm back. A couple days later. Today is March 23rd, 2021. I had to give a minimum of 24 hours for the sealant to cure on the main, you know, on the engine intake and out. On the plastic, I didn't use any. It's not necessary. I don't believe so anyway. I didn't see any. I saw some on the block and I replaced it. It's all full now. I just want to make a comment with respect to filling an empty system versus topping off a system, a running system. I've seen some videos on the internet, and I thought I should mention this. Now, this system was empty, right? So when you top off, you fill here because this is lower, right? But when the whole system is empty, this is a good way to get the air out without going through all kinds of problems. Because there's going to be a little bit of pressure lock in any system. So I started filling here to fill this tube here, right? And get the air out of this, excuse me, get the air out of this tube. Didn't come up high enough for this, right? But that's the blow off, right? And so what I did was, once I got the air out of here, this stopped flowing. Okay, it got a vapor lock, right? But it's the high point. So what I did, what you do is you take the main cap off, which I can't do now because it's the low point, and all that will come out, right? But I think there's a vapor lock at the water pump maybe, right? Anyways, I took this cap off and I filled it. Filled the radiator, and you could hear the air coming out of the high spot, see? Because when you're going down at the bottom, it pushes the air out. So you have to take that in consideration. So that's what I did. I could hear the air coming out of this as I filled it, right? Then I came back over here and I topped it off. See? Okay, so we're on there good now. All right, so now I'm ready to test the system. I'm not seeing any leaks, but that doesn't mean there isn't a pressure leak on the radiator from the factory. You know, when you fill these things up, right, you can see that I had to sit it like this, right? And this condenser for the AC system is mounted to the frame. So what I had to do was have this radiator sit a little bit below this, right? But everything should work out fine. Let me get these hoses in here. Okay, there we go. Got these in. So I just thought I'd mention that. Now, there could be a high pressure leak here. We won't know until we get it started, and that's what I'll do. When I come back, I'll let you know how this worked out. Okay, so the system is running now. There's no leaks. You can't really see it with the camera, but it's starting to rev down now. It's getting into a sweet spot. No leaks at all. Not seeing any leaks. This is where the I had to go over the elk, so it tilted it front. The radiator is actually in the right spot where it needs to be. But everything's looking spectacular. Okay. The engine's torquing down. Let's go look in the inside. Okay, yeah, this car's running much better than it was before. It's starting to get into its sweet spot. It usually gets into the center point right there, and that's where it settles. This usually idles at 6. We're getting down to the idle point right now at 6. So I could get the flashlight, take another look. It's really trying to get down lower. The car's not warming up as much. Look at that. Cold-blooded. Like brand new. Alright, so I'm going to get the light and we're going to take a look at the front one more time. I'm back. Took it across the street to get some oil to do an oil change on the vehicle. And I've been running it now for a little while. You know, I cleaned up the shop here. Everything worked out well. No spillage. Of course, I am a waste treatment person. I know how to collect waste and things of that nature. So I have a lot of interrelated skills. That's the whole point, right? So I got to run the computer a little bit because of the bad data that was in the vehicle when the radiator was having issues and when I was testing it. It tacks down pretty good. It's a little bit of shake, but it hasn't driven in a while. When I change the oil, it'll be much smoother. So that's the deal. My car is back online March 23rd, 2021. Now I just need to get myself in it and deal with these legal cases, right? And then maybe I can make some money with my car. Till next time, think free and be free.